Can you flip it? Like Paul Wall, I might just put a grill in.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Looking now at some numbers for him.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
So let's take a look at the Jayhawks starting 5. You've got White. He's out there with Magician. Dawson is out there with the Magician. And it's Peterson in at the 2 guard. They've got Saunders. Wizard out there with the Wizard. Then it's the Wizard. Here's Magician. Powered down with both hands.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Lets the 3 fly. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And now that we are well past the halfway point of the season, DB, what are you most looking forward to?
I think, Kevin, this is the first time of the year where you start to consider, well, I'll tell you, the playoff positioning is... starting to take shape. The potential first-round matchups become intriguing. I can't wait to see how things end up.
Yes, that goes in. He has 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Peterson got a piece of it. For 3. Rebounded by the Jayhawks.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack from the three-point line, and it worked to perfection.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Pass to White. Here's Dawson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
From outside the arc. The shot that time, not on target. The Jayhawks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's the 3. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Out to the right wing. Here's Saunders. Dawson with the rebound. Pass the Magician. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. Dawson the pass to Peterson. Here's Magician, and there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That's his first foul. Magician's checked in for Saunders. And the Jayhawks also making a change. Magician's checked in for White. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Dawson. 5 to shoot. Magician's shot is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Dawson. And the layup's good off the glass. Dawson's got his second bucket tonight.
He dialed in from the jump tonight. The confidence is showing here in the first.
The Wizard can't hit.
We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an excellent three-point shooter.
Well off the usual numbers, around 29% so far. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Jayhawks have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. And the foul goes on the Magician. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Baker, he's checked in for the Wizard. Magician's checked in for the Jayhawks. There's the triple. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Jayhawks making a change here. And our third month into the season, things becoming a little more clear in the power rankings. You look at the Jayhawks, they're in a bit of a holding pattern, hoping to take that next leap.
Well, seeing where this home team is right now, they're on a nice little stretch here, looking cohesive. We heard Coach challenge his guys to be more accountable to one another, and we're starting. To see it pay off.
Allen outside. Pass to Dawson. To the paint. Here's Magician. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
The Wizard, good.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake. No question he got bumped on that shot.
The Jayhawks shooting their first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Magician's checked in for the Jayhawks. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
Pass to the Wizard. Here's Baker. Oh, good on the triple.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the board. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Magician. Fires the three. Good on the three-point shot.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's the Wizard. He has 6. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Leading by just 2. And we'll be back with... some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Wizard out there with the Magician. Then it's the Wizard. Then it's Magician. And it's the Wizard in at the point. And for the Jayhawks. Magician is out there with the Magician. Then it's Magician. Then it's Magician. And it's Allen in at the 1. To the left side wing. Down low. Here's Magician. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Baker. From outside, off the mark. And so Allen will bring it up for the Jayhawks. They trail by 3. Magician's shot is good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So both teams making some changes here. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thanks so much for the report, Shams.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Pass the Magician. And here's White. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
The Jayhawks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Dawson's checked in for Allen. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Pass the Magician. A three-pointer off the mark. The Jayhawks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Cross. Here's Magician. Good ball movement here by the Jayhawks. Now here's White. Here's Dawson. Drills it from outside. Dawson's got 7 points in the game.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
Pass to Saunders. Jacks up a 3. Drills the three-pointer.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks Chelsea.
Here's the Wizard. Hits it from three-point range.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
The Jayhawks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. changing it up here. The list of contenders for the three-point contest is really interesting this year. Every one of these guys is capable of going lights out in a setting like that.
Yeah, the field is almost set, and I wouldn't want to have to make a prediction. These are all fantastic shooters. It's just a matter of who gets hot on that day.
And at number 4 on the list, he's almost certain to take part in the contest this year. He's going to be excited to let those long-range shots fly in All-Star Weekend.
And the fans have been right to give him so much love. He's deadly from beyond, and he has to be in this contest this season.
And the excitement for this year's three-point contest keeps growing as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. Some amazing shooters in line to take part.
Hard to pick a winner out of that group of contenders, but safe to say it's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Launches a three. Good on the triple. He's got 17.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Tries the spin move. Here's Magician. Pass to Dawson. Beyond the arc. Does not find the target. That makes him 3 for 5. Gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. So the wing on the left. Here's the Wizard. Fires the three. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Count it. Good.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs. This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Peterson misses. Gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Here's White, and White slams it in.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Here's Baker. Sends it home! What a shot!
You want drama? We've got drama. That's the way to end a quarter.
That is a way to fire him up, fire up the team. What a tremendous play.
That'll do it for the first half. Leading by 14. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Hello, everybody. We're here to...
You know who's having a great time watching these guys launch it from downtown? Me. You know who's not?
Moving on to our next topic, All-Star voting. A peek at the latest returns.
You can almost take...
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And so here's the home team. We've got the Wizard. Wizard out there with the Wizard. And it's the Wizard. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds.
Oh, that's unbelievable.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Magician passes to Dawson. To the middle. Here's Magician. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
Here's Peterson. It's blocked. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And the basket by Saunders.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. With this break, a look at our 2K leaderboard and the top passing centers and power forwards over the course of the past 10 games. And you look at White, one of the best passers in the NBA, always looking to get his teammates involved.
It takes a tremendous feel for the game to be able to make the passes these big guys are capable of making out of the low post.
A feel for the game and terrific court vision. There's not an angle or an open teammate that they won't spot and find right away. The simple little draw and dish play is elevated to an art form by that group.
That shot wide open. Peterson's got his first 3 points of the game.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's White. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. White's got 6.
Aggressive move in the painted area just makes some things happen.
Right wing. From past the arc. Cans it from downtown.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The Jayhawks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Magicians checked in for Saunders. Magicians checked in for the Jayhawks. Pass to Dawson. Good ball movement here by the Jayhawks.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Takes a 3. Good. Another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Buries the long-range jumper. The Wizards got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And those aren't the type of 3-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
There's the 3. Connects from 3-point range. 6 points for Magician.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Baker is checked in for the Wizards. Magicians checked in for the Jayhawks. Allen comes in for Dawson. The Jayhawks have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Here's Peterson. That 3 off the mark.
You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
And here we go. The Jayhawks are the Fed.
Oh, my goodness.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
And so Allen will bring it up for the Jayhawks. A 12-point game. Magician's shot is good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to the Wizard. A 3-ball. Connects again from distance.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence.
And a calm in the storm. These fans taking in the moment.
He has made it 4 from outside and up to the most threes in a game in franchise history. He hits both from the stripe. Here's the Wizard. Puts up a 3. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Up 11. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And so in the game for the Jayhawks, Dawson is out there with Allen. Then it's Magician. Then it's White. And it's Magician in at the center position. White, good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
To the wing right side. Magician sinks the three-pointer.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Picked his pocket. Here's Saunders. Rebounded by the Jayhawks. Allen passes to Dawson. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Here's Magician. A Wizard with the rebound. The Wizard's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to the Wizard. There's Baker. Allen defending. Buries it from three-point range. Magician's got 6 in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Baker, it's good from long range.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. He knows every possession is critical now. For the Jayhawks, Magician's checked in for the Magician. Magician comes in for Magician. And Peterson subbed in for Allen. Here's Dawson. Outside, White. Drains the three-pointer.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
Raises up, and he hits the jumper.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
A great pass leads him right to the rack.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Shoots the three, and again for 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And he's tied Curry's mark from 2016, which was the top spot for threes in a game for a short while. It's been that kind of takeover display that we've seen here tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
For 3. Not gonna go.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Let's lose a 3. It's off target. The Jayhawks have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Stolen away. And that one is good.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Saunders, he's checked in for the Magician. Around 60% of the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Lays it in off the window.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Fires the 3. 109 left in the fourth quarter. Takes the 3. It's off. And And the Jayhawks have possession. They trail by 14. Book it! Here's the Wizard. Puts up the three. Good! Another from three.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
In all those great shooting performances from Klay Thompson, well, this night belongs right there with him.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. That one misses. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Puts up a deep three. The putback. He parachutes in for the putback.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Team foul. Number 3. Second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Ball's knocked loose. And so they get the victory here at home. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And now we present our player of the game.